doing a recording of what I am doing. It says I'm live. Okay, cool. Now I can go back and do a description. Now I can go into it and do my description from this side. Okay. See more description. Breeding for a reason in a true inbreeding program. Now that I know I got everything right, because I can go and double check it.
Okay, cool. Now I can go back and
This is should be. Yeah, Therapy.Emotional.Support.Dog. Let's give it up to all the dog breeders out there, first of all. Y'all managing y'all dog program, because it is a rough path out here. Just managing your dog program and trying to keep everybody up. I'm down here at the dog. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta lift the dogs out. Deal with something. So we're just letting my dogs out right now. I'm about to get water into the line them up outside, y'all. I want to make sure you're taking care of your dog. say dogs bastard. You gotta double down and check on dogs. Like really check on them. Now this is what we do over here at Therapy Emotional Support Dog. I'll be getting to y'all soon, but you gotta know I'm dealing with my dogs. So every dog is not the same, so you gotta be gentle with it. No. 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 Get back. Get back. Okay, get back. So, we're dealing with the dogs, taking them baths. I wonder how many people came in so far. Okay, how everybody going? Chris, how everybody doing? You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure I say hey to y'all. Y'all think I'm not trying to be saying anything. You know what I'm saying? EP2. I mean E2P. How you doing out there? So we dealing with the dogs. And just trying to get them together. I'm just trying to get them together. Well, you got other dogs think they're gonna get their way and stuff like that, and you know how they go. So they'll probably try to bark until they get their way. But Therapy Emotional Support Dog, get in your way. If not, what you gonna get? You gonna get my way because I know what's best for you. It's a dog owner. That's the owner of you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are in my hands. And I'm gonna give you the best treatment. Now, yeah, I know y'all looking at my gorgeous dogs. And they are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. What you concerned about? off, y'all. Yeah, just clean the dogs off. Walk on, disconnect from stop. Christine, come here. Come here, Christine. Christine, come here. Come here, Christine. Christine, come here. Come here, girl. Christine, come here. Come here. Come here, girl. Come here, Christine. Christine, come here. Come here, girl. Come here, Christine. Come here, girl. Get your ass in your cage. Christine. Christine. Come on, Christine. 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 Therapy, emotional support, dog. Like, we're not the only ones out here, bro. You got a lot going on with the dogs. You gotta realize that it's a lot going on with the dogs, y'all. There's dogs out here actually biting and hurting individuals. And honestly, therapy, emotional support, dog, don't be knowing what to do. Trying to teach people how to breed, the type of dogs to put together, because most of us are novices. Don't know how to breed, and when us being novice, like really people who don't know how to breed these dogs, temperament wise, we end up creating a mess. And no, y'all might not like my breeding talk. Y'all might not like it. And I know why you wouldn't like it. Because 9 times out of 10, and I know why you wouldn't like it. Because 9 times out of 10, you got a vicious dog over there. 9 times out of 10. Now, you see how the channel was up. We had plenty of views. But when someone started talking about y'all having these vicious dogs, it became a problem. When soon I started talking about y'all not knowing how to breed, it became a problem. But yet we had nobody to come on here and say, oh, you're wrong for saying this. We have dogs biting human beings. Oscar, how you doing? We have dogs over here biting human beings. And people think all these dogs are able to go together. And that's why I tell people to breed dogs with a purpose. Breed a dog with a rhyme. Breed a dog with a reason. Breed a dog with a purpose. Breed a dog with a purpose. And then don't put them in a home that can't maintain that purpose that the dog is bred for. Oh yeah, I get passionate about it. So what? So what? I get passionate about it. So what? It don't never stop to what I'm saying. It don't never go against what I'm actually saying. Stop. Get back, Tokyo. Get back. Get back. So that's what we looking at. But y'all often think it's okay to breed these dogs any type of way. Y'all often think it's okay to put any type of bloods together, not knowing the rhyme or reason, and then you make a dog that turn on its owner. You make a dog that can't even be in a pack of dogs. You make a dog that's not good to take out. You can't take the dog to no dog park. You can't do nothing with the dog but keep the dog in your house and maybe go to one of them shows. If not, then you make a dog that's so unhealthy that we can't even tell that it would do that. We can't even tell if it'll bite somebody. We can't tell what the dog will do because it's so unhealthy. We can't tell. It don't even have the vigor to do it. It don't have the energy to do it. But then y'all want to talk about Therapy.Emotional.Support.Dog. Y'all want to talk about Therapy.Emotional.Support dogs, but y'all are awful breeders. I watch y'all, and some of y'all, I can give it to some of y'all, but this issue we gonna have to address in the dog game. Y'all breeding programs, y'all line breeding and inbreeding, and y'all looking at the dog phenotype and not really paying attention to his temperament. You're saying his big head, and all dogs are mixed. But people purify these lines and then keep to the standards for a reason. And working dogs are just that, working dogs. We don't go too far from not the standard of what is a working dog. We don't be like, oh, it's a working dog, but we're going to mix it with this. Now, all of a sudden, it's not able to work with the other working dogs. That's what you're looking at. Now you're creating something that I can't even put with the rest of my working dogs. Now, for a breeding program. Now look at what you're creating. And I'm just trying to tell you. Oscar could tell you. Chris could tell you. We all could tell you that y'all are bad breeders. Because now we have dogs that's killing people. We have dogs that's attacking people. And yeah, we're talking about the inbreeding program and what is a dog breeding program and breeding for a reason. But I gotta put this issue out. Y'all are not breeding for a proper reason yet. Once y'all get into a proper reasoning, then we can know what you're breeding for. But right now, your reason is not good enough. Y'all are making monster and bad dogs. Y'all giving the American breeders bad names in breeding. You're not a dog breeder, bro. You're not a dog breeder because the first thing you didn't think about was temperament. I can't have an insane dog. I can't. The dog temperament, the dog nerves are not good enough. He don't have good nerves. The dog is so aggressive because he don't have good nerves. Or you unbred the dog to too many aggressive dogs that will bite a human. I don't know who keep making these dogs that keep biting people. Who keep making these dogs and thinking it's cool for your dog to get out here and bite a human. You think that's cool? I want somebody in the comment to say, yes, I want my dog to bite a human. Where are you at? For we can get you out of here. We don't want, bro, in America right now, we have 3 issues with dogs. And even though we line breeding and inbreeding for and selecting on temperament, you know what I'm saying? We already had Scrusher forming. Scrusher follows form. So when we breed for Scrusher, we already breeding for form. But the main component that y'all not breeding for is temperament. And you think it's cool to make a dog that'll buck up at a human being. You think it's cool to make a lion that'll eat a human, knowing that when we find those type of animals, we put them down. Now, I understand having a protected dog, but do you want a dog that's able to kill somebody? and then it get in the hands of the wrong person and they can't control their dog, a lot of people are not jumping down there on their dog when their dog get to fighting. I don't know a lot of people who are jumping on top of their dog when they dog get to fight. Most people panic, get to beating the dog with all type of foreign objects, putting water on the dog, refreshing the dog, keeping the dog cool while they putting water on it, and the dog is just doing what it's doing, and it don't zone out into his job. He don't focus into his job. And you put this in the hands of somebody who don't know how to handle this. You're wrong, bro. You're wrong. You're wrong for even breeding a dog like that. Knowing that we have novice breeders. We're in a time in America where it's mostly peace. Yes, war is right around the corner, as they say. But we're in a time of where there's mostly peace, and there ain't no need for me to have no warrior dog like that. I can't even sustain this dog. I can't even. America is overweight. But yet you want to make these dogs for the few. And these dogs end up in the pound. And these dogs end up biting people. These dogs end up challenging dogs. These dogs end up snatching people. And you think it's cool. You the main one be thinking it's cool, buddy. Oh yeah, I like a dog with a little prey aggression. I like a dog with a little man drive. What the hell we want dogs with a man drive? Oh, it can protect my family. The gun can protect your family. That dog can't never outdo the gun. And you want to get off and on. Yeah, I see you blanking on and off because you think I ain't talking about nothing. You the main one got them killer dogs. You the main one I can't bring your dog in my program and they get along with my dogs. I got to keep him separated, and I got to breed him and hope that his puppies don't come out loony like him. I got to be an expert breeder and breed them with my most docile dog with the strongest temperament and still get puppies as crazy as your dog and have to select through them puppies just to get something that I can use when you selling me a goddamn monster. Tell me it's a monster. Hey, yeah, you like monsters? No, I always been afraid of the dark. I always been afraid of monsters. Why would I want a monster? I need a docile dog. And I be telling people I'm finna start just coming against these breeds. If you can't clean up this breed, bro, and you steady creating monsters, Therapy.Emotional.Support.Dog gonna be telling y'all that these dogs ain't even for the therapy, emotional, or support of nobody. That these dogs are a hindrance, and whoever got these dogs is just like a lion. Y'all might want a lion to sick on a person. That's your sick-minded self. That's you thinking like that. You got that type of mind where you will let a dog go on a person. That's you. Talking about don't come in my house. You got the type of mind where you will go out and kill a person and watch the blood drain. That's you. Therapy.Emotional.Support.Dog ain't never been on that. We've been on some love and stuff. And y'all hurting me we got this docile animal that we docile from the wolf, from the coyote. This dog has been docile down from the fox, the coyote, and all type of carnivorous animals. To make something that's loving and that can protect the family, that had the mind frame to know when to bite and when not to bite, when something was a danger and when something was not the danger. But y'all don't turn this thing into something else. Y'all turned it into a script man biter. And when I start coming against y'all, like I said, I know y'all gonna leave. You gotta leave. You gotta leave. You gotta go because you know you got a man biter down there. You gotta go, but you ain't gonna say that when they end up biting your nephew. It's not gonna be the same discussion when they end up biting your child, when they end up turning on the wrong person, when they end up jumping through the window and biting the mailman, and you get that lawsuit, or that old lady that was walking down the road, her husband done died, bro. And this the only way she can make it, and she walk past your house, and your monster come out there and show her what you put in it. And show them all them aggressive dogs. It locked down on her and it started to shake the old lady. And there's nobody that's going to be saving her. You know how we get them dogs. We be hitting them with sticks trying to get them off of people. You see the videos. You see the videos of what we do to get the dogs off a person. And the dog steady be shaking it. The dog steady be shaking the other dog. And we have no response to this because 90% of us are novice dog owners. And why y'all not making the dog for the 90%? You don't tuck a dog that was a great family dog. Generations after generations after generations after generations. He been a great family dog, and you don't turn and made his descendants a monster. Not only that, you don't put more monsters to give him more capability. The dog can almost run through a shotgun. You don't did this and you don't be created some uncontrollable stuff and you run from therapy emotional support dog. Yeah, you be in the comments. Y'all be having 53 views. I be having 53 views. I get to talking about the truth. Y'all get to running. I get to talking about, okay, how to keep your dogs up. I get to talking about keeping your dogs in your yard for the neighbors won't hurt them. I get to talking about making sure you let your dog see things, to get to know things so he won't be brand new to things when he get grown, because these people don't know how to breed dogs. And you get to running. You get to leaving when I get to talking about that, fool. You get to actually getting out of here when I get to talking about making a better dog, a better temperament, stable in dogs, and just having the dog as a pet. You get to running, bro. You want a dog to do all this, do all that, bro. We in a civilization that's not even what we really don't even have the areas for that. We're in a civilization where most people are going into apartments. And then you turn around and you create a dog that I can't even take down the hallway of the apartment. Because it'll bite somebody, man. And now I got to get the dog training because the dog don't got no sense. The dog his natural aura, he's been bred to be a killer, and you run. You run from the truth. You ran from therapy emotional support dog. That's what you did. You ran from when I told you to make a stable dog. That's what you did. You talking about some crazy stuff. Oh, if somebody come in on my wife while I'm not there, I can have the dog to go and bite them. Is that really what you need? Why don't you teach your wife how to shoot the pistol? Huh? But yet, when dogs attack people, just go look it up on YouTube. When dogs attack people, and then they put it on that mutt pit bull. And it's a mixed breed pit bull. They talking about biting people. It ain't no purebred pit bull. It's a battle cross. A pit bull, it got a little cane corso in there. It got a little Press Canarian in it. You know what I'm saying? It got a little this, a little that to make the jaws powerful. You know what I'm saying? Make the little sauce a little better. They wanted to make the dog more aggressive. They wanted to give it more tools so that you put other temperaments in the dog and say, oh, yes, the dog is just going to get its jaw screen. And then know it's going to get the dog personality, too. Y'all don't know nothing about these dogs' temperaments. You trying to make good dogs for the homes, and you making monsters for the world. I can't even mix my dog with your dog because the puppies come out loony. And then when experience, therapy, emotional support dog be having to put down dogs for y'all. Y'all non-owners, and y'all mix the dogs any type of way, and you lie to me. You lie to me about your dog temperament and where it come from. And it's so mixed up. I get the dog. It's so mixed up between different dogs, between so many different personalities. Oh my God, the dog is a monster. Oh my God, the dog won't listen to me. Oh my God, the dog keep trying to challenge me. Oh my God, I gotta be such a strong goddamn breeder. I gotta be such a strong, God forgive me. I gotta be, and I'm passionate, and I apologize for the words I'm using. But I gotta be such a strong, dominant owner to handle this dog that's supposed to be able to love me somewhere. What happened to the man and his dog? What happened to the boy and his dog? What happened to the dog that would die for his owner but yet was civilized? We used to be able to get mutts. We used to be able to get rinky-dink dogs to be able to do this. But somehow y'all breeders own, I guess, got some money. I guess you got the money to do it. You got the money to make something that's going to really hurt somebody. You got the money to make something that's really can hurt another animal. What you breeding your dogs for, to fight wolves? What you breeding your dogs for, to fight lions? Well, then breed them where they can fight wolves and lions and not attack a human. You breeding man biters. And you can't stand under therapy and emotional support job, dog. And I be sitting there looking at y'all pages. You know what I mean? I be watching y'all talk about creating these horrific dogs. And you gonna run from me, though. That's crazy. You run from me. You run from the truth. They run from therapy, emotional support, dog, when I was trying to tell y'all in 2019 about temperament. And I still got people that I still tell about temperament. And they see the dogs cut up on their family members. They see the dogs, act a little rowdy towards their child. And yet they still ain't put this dog down. You see it. You see it. You a sick individual. You still ain't put this dog down. You still ain't put this dog down. This dog gonna growl at your child. You still ain't put this dog down. You still ain't put this dog down, bro. You love the dog more than you love your own family. You love the dog more than you love humans. I hear y'all say these things. Instead of making the dog to serve the human, y'all make the human serve the dog. Y'all wrong, bro. And y'all awful breeders. And this go out to all y'all breeders. Sooner or later, I'm not going to let y'all stand. Sooner or later, I'm not going to let y'all stand. I'm going to be coming, and I'm warning y'all early. All these aggressive dogs will be put down. All these man-biter dogs will be, all the man-biter breeds are going to be done away with. I'm telling y'all. It's coming to a time where we're not only saying that, we're saying every animal that attack humans recklessly, that can come out there and hit it like that, will be put down. And if y'all don't stop before then, before we even do that, we're going to make it hard for you to breed dogs. We're going to make it hard for you to even be able to get your life. We already asking you for a lot that y'all under the table not doing. We asking y'all to register y'all dogs with the city and make sure the dogs are straight. If you got certain dogs, we already went to the insurance and saying, hey, we ain't covering their house. Bro, get y'all acts together. And now we're gonna go into the breeding program, but I'm telling you, you running. You running, and guess what? I can name y'all. Your dogs ain't for hunting. Your dogs to bite me. Your dog's to bite my son. Your dog's to bite my grandma. Your dog's to bite that, and you can't even stand over here in therapy, emotional support dog ring, because that's what y'all breed dogs for. Y'all temperament is way off. You don't need that dog to, unless you doing livestock and you get your livestock guardian dog, because you got wild hogs out there that's destroying your property, and you got coyotes that's eating your goats and sheeps and stuff. You got wolves killing your chickens and stuff like that. Okay, you need a livestock guardian dog. But you do not need that dog to bite no human. And you know you don't. You know you didn't need that dog to bite a human. You know you don't. And y'all run for therapy, emotional support, dog. When I get on here, y'all get on here 52 strong. But when I get to bringing out these little crazy facts, y'all get to running, because you the main ones making these deadly dogs. And I'm just trying to get you to come back to the light. I'm trying to get you to come back to, okay, I can make a dog with everything I want in it. And it still ain't gotta be, I kill a man for no reason. I don't have dogs that were smarter than me. Why can't we breed dogs for a good reason? Why can't we? As a big dog breeding group, you line breeding and inbreeding on that bullshit. Pardon my French. But you line breeding and inbreeding on that crap. And nobody deserved to be going through that. But y'all wanted to go through that. Y'all want to go there. Y'all want to go there. Y'all want to line breed and inbreed on that crazy stuff. And you know you wrong, man. You know you wrong, bro. You not no dog breeder. And you know you're not a dog breeder. You know you just putting anything together and seeing what's going to come. You're not breeding for no purpose. You're not breeding like, okay, I'm putting these dogs together for this specific reason, and I want this. You trying to see what you'll get. You can't stand on my channel. You can't come to Therapy Emotional Support Dog channel. Cause you're a novice breeder. People like, oh, he think he got it all together. Nah, bro. No. This trial and error. And I would hate for y'all to fall in the same hole that I fell in and had to climb out of. Because I could have been the person, if I didn't watch and listen, I could have been the person who had the dogs that attacked the person for walking down the street. I could have thought that was cool. I could have been one of those guys. But then, as Therapy Emotional Support Dog, well, we breed dogs to serve the person, not the person serve the dog. Y'all breed dogs that we gotta serve, that we gotta go above and beyond for. And guess what? People gonna steal what I'm saying. They're gonna steal what I'm saying, and the whole time they dogs crazy too. They're not putting these dogs out of commission because these dogs will by the person, will by the child. They're not doing temperament testing. They're not walking around with the dog in their hand, telling the dog don't say nothing. Or they're not walking around and seeing what the dog reacts to the child. We're still restrictions for the dog can't get to the child. Y'all are not doing these tests. Therapy and Emotional Support Dog, we're doing these tests on these dogs. I got dogs that's they're a little better than 90% of y'all dogs that I would not use in my program because of the temperament. And y'all think y'all have the nerve to call yourself real dog breeders when y'all afraid to say, hey, this dog is no good. Oh, he got a big head, big chest. Put that dog down, man. Because it irritates me. It makes me so angry that y'all make these monsters. Y'all make these monsters. And nobody can handle this dog. And the dog get out and bite my nephew. Because I couldn't keep him up because he's a danger to society. And y'all breed on this type of stuff. And y'all get the dogs every tool he can get. The dog can run up the wall, flip, do all this. It ain't no getting away from the dog. The dog can twist the doorknob. The dog can press the code in, open the door. God dang, coming through the window. Dog typewriter. We walk on a typewriter. The dog run up the tree. Y'all make the dog do everything to kill me. Y'all don't look at it like this your son that's going to get beat. And you can't stand on the Therapy Emotional Support Dog critique. Because guess what? I'm real with it. And yeah, you might like a dog like that. I liked the dog like that when I was young. When I was young and didn't know no better. But you ain't breeding a dog for the temperament. You need a dog that, okay, if it goes into a novice hands, it's going to be all right. First time breeders, if it goes there, it's going to be all right. When I started breeding, did I breed dogs that was, did I make a couple of dogs that didn't come out the way I wanted them to come out? Yeah. Temperament-wise. Because I always bred for a dog to be docile. And sometimes I have bred too docile to where the puppies are more skittish. I had to revamp my situation. I had to let go of some dogs. Had to turn my breeding. Had to turn to figure out how to breed to where I get more confident dogs. Had to learn to take puppies away from their mothers early. And let other dogs that had confidence Raise these puppies so the dog can have even temperaments. Where the dog won't lack confidence. Y'all don't know nothing about breeding. Y'all don't know nothing about selection. Y'all don't know nothing about puppy development, mental wise. I can't deal. And y'all can't, like I said, y'all run from me. Y'all run from me when I give y'all this truth. Y'all run from me. Y'all want to hear about, oh, how can I make the dog more vicious? Y'all run from me, man. When you need to wake the hell up. Therapy, Emotional Support Dog, been telling you about making dogs with good temperaments. Therapy, Emotional Support Dog, been telling you the dogs he against. Because of these dogs, the way they are bred, I don't think they should be used in any other way except in their breed of dog. It be mixed or mingled into any other dog. Because you don't know what you're creating when you changing these dogs and giving them this bipolar personality. And where y'all at? Where y'all at? You can't stand here. You can't stand here because you make man biters. You can't stand here because your dog ain't no good to society. You can't stand over here on Therapy, Emotional Support Dog and know that a child is going to be okay when they come around your dog. You got to watch your dog. You can't stand here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yo, and people are like, oh, well, your dog ain't got to be vicious to protect. Your dog just got to love to protect, man. Until Wawa get out there and protect you if he love you. Come on now. Until Wawa get you too. But we don't need all that, bro. You need a deterrent from a person robbing you. You need a deterrent from a person coming in your house. You don't need a stopper. And you think we finna go to war tomorrow or something? Nah, you made this dog to kill a next door neighbor child if he decide to come in your house. Your stuff in your house, that valuable? That it's deserving of another person's life? Therapy, Emotional Support, we trying to bring you back to the dog. And you trying to bring us to the wolf. You trying to bring us to the coyote. But we're trying to bring you back to that docile animal that we made. You trying to bring us to that wild animal. You think it's kind of cool. It ain't cool when one of your dogs end up hurt. It ain't cool when a person end up hurt. It ain't cool when we gotta put that dog down. It ain't cool when I can't breed that dog with none of my Therapy, Emotional Support dogs, because when I breed it with my dog, it make everything that I don't took out of my dog by selection. It brings that temperament back in it, and my dogs might have the tools to do the job. But guess what? None of y'all ain't on here. None of y'all wasn't here for Therapy, Emotional Support Dog while he was climbing. When Therapy, Emotional Support Dog was warning you about temperaments. Y'all wasn't here. Y'all wasn't here when I was warning y'all about temperaments. And then next thing you know, you got your dog biting the baby head off, fool. When will we stop? You can't stand on here. Y'all come in my chat room and then y'all run away as fast as possible when I get to talking about the dogs. And we all hear about the dogs. If you wanted to text in the comments about the dogs, we could talk about the dogs. Y'all running about the dogs. Y'all running about the dogs. I know what breeds of dogs y'all got to be. If y'all running from me, I know y'all breeds. I know the dogs you dealing with when you running from me. When Therapy, Emotional Support Dog. Because when I was talking about all that other stuff, y'all was here. Nah, I wasn't never talking about gang dogs or nothing like that because I don't deal with nothing like that. This is not a game. Why would I have a game dog when this is not a game? It's real life. And you try to stop me on every corner and try to make it like, oh, I about, and then we see on the news another dog attack. No, I'm not against breeders. I'm against y'all breeding dogs and not knowing what y'all doing. Who is out here mixing the pit bull with a German Shepherd not knowing they finna get a dog biter? They finna get a Herman biter. You got a dog that is bred to a police standard type dog, German Shepherds. He's bred to bite. He'll, you know what I'm saying, go through all these little different things, but definitely he's bred to bite. He got one of the fastest bite of dogs. Breeding with a game pit bull. What the game pit bull bred for? Oh, and we talking about dogs that's bred for the job. We ain't talking about those mixed breeds. So get this out your head. When I say pit bull, I'm talking about the dog that is bred to do what it was bred to do. When I'm talking German Shepherd, I'm talking about the dog that's bred to do what it's bred to do. And every generation been on point. The ones that wasn't on point is not even in his blood. That's what I'm talking about. He's bred on temperament and everything. So you mix that with the game pit bull. And you mix it with the German Shepherd. What attributes you think it's gonna show you? You just made a dog that has a instinct on fighting. Plus, he wants to bite people. What makes you think you ain't got no people biter? Cause that's the two personalities you put together. You think you gotta have to train them for that? You gotta train them against that. Y'all breeding dogs that y'all have to train against what y'all having to train these dogs against that. You get a dog, you trying to train them to be nice. You be better off getting a dog that's nice, training to be mean. At least you know this dog don't want to bite. You gotta make a bite. You silly breeders. And you make it hard for just the regular person to have a dog. We deserve dogs too, bro. We don't deserve no dog that we gotta work for. We deserve a dog that's willing to work for us. And y'all ain't gonna hear me. Y'all gonna run from it. Cause you got them attack dogs. You got them attack dogs. You got them man biters, those children killers, those old women eaters. Why don't you tell the truth on what you got? You got the worst of the worst. You do. You got the worst of the worst, and then you feed it to us, the public. It's one thing to have a dog to warn you. It's another thing to have a dog sink his teeth in you. It's a whole nother thing, man. And y'all are not giving us the room. Y'all not giving us nothing. But the same dogs that should have been put down. Therapy.Emotional.Support.Dog. But y'all don't believe in letting some stuff go. Y'all run from this message because y'all been cowards. You a coward just like your father before you. And I said it. Because you won't stand for what is right. And you've been out here in this world so long and so much wrong that you can't even distinguish right. We all know it's wrong for that dog to bite a human. When is the time for the dog to bite the human? Can somebody tell me? When do they think it's right? Before I can just know not to be your friend. When is it right for the dog to bite the human? I'll wait and see. I'll wait. Come on. Somebody say something. And guess what? There wasn't a word to be said. There wasn't a word to be said. Get your gal a gun. This is the great equalizer, the gun. Teach your wife how to shoot. Teach your gal how to shoot something. Teach your child how to, unfortunately, shoot something. If we in this type of day and age where we need the dog to jump through the window to bite the dude face off, we're in the day and age that your child need to know how to shoot. Because if y'all want to go that far. No, I'm not against things like that. I'm against y'all missing these dogs and giving these dogs too many personalities to deal with. He's bipolar, man. The dog is freaking bipolar. He's bred against nature. He's a bad dog. You didn't know how to breed. You're not responsible in your breeding ethics. You bred something that's gonna hurt somebody, and y'all couldn't stand in the room with me. Cause you know I'm talking to yo punk. You know I'm speaking about you. It hurt you, boy. It hurt you. It hurt you. It hurt you. It hurt you because you know I'm talking about you. You know I'm talking about you. Your dog tried to bite me the other day. You know I'm talking about you. You know your dog can't even go around your niece and nephew. You gotta lock them up in a cage. And you can't stand in the room with me, man. How can you say I'm wrong and you can't even stand in the room with me with the criticism? You can't stay in the room with me, man. Y'all talking about y'all love. But when I showed y'all that I loved y'all, when I showed you I had the best intent for you, you walked away from me. And I was Therapy.Emotional.Support.Dog for you. I was the dog that loved at you. I was the one that didn't run out there and try to bite everybody. And you got rid of me because I wasn't the one that wanted to kill everything moving. I was the one that's going to keep your house safe. I barked when people came. I put my life on the line for you. You didn't like me because guess what? I let another dog smell me. I wasn't that aggressive. You didn't like me because of that reason. You didn't like me because I seen a person that wasn't a threat and I let them touch me. You wrong, bro. You was wrong for getting rid of me. I was the dog that was gonna be there for you, and you was wrong. You kept that man's dog, and he ended up biting your son. You kept the other dog, and he ended up biting the neighbor. You kept the other dog, and now you in jail. I'm gonna kill somebody. You kept everybody but me because I wasn't aggressive enough. I'm docile. We ain't in the wild. We in here with humans. With humans. And if it's that serious, you need a gun. Because guess what? As your dog, I can't whoop a gun. Oh, you try to make any excuse. Give me an extra couple seconds to get the gun. Bro, my barker gave you an extra couple seconds. You hear me? My barker gave you an extra couple seconds. When he looked at me, he might have thought I would be a biter. And y'all talk so crazy, bro. I'm in y'all rooms. And on the strength of I might learn something, I don't say much. But it ain't now one of y'all with a dog channel that I haven't been to. Even if you're a beginner, no matter where you at, you on Facebook, you on YouTube, you on IG, you on TikTok, wherever you at with these dogs, bro, I'm right there with y'all. And I see y'all dogs, and a lot of y'all embarrass me. Because Therapy.Emotional.Support.Dog would have never put that dog in nobody's hands. At least give him a background check to see if he know what to do with this dog. He ain't never had a dog mix like you got that dog mix. You ain't never seen a dog. This your first time mixing it too. You don't know what this dog is capable of. You don't. You don't know what this dog is capable of. And I'm sitting here telling you that you don't know what this dog is capable of. But yeah, you get this dog and you create this monster, you son of a gun. I'm gonna cuss you out, call you out your name. Cause you an alpha breeder, man. Man, you an alpha breeder. You can't come on here. You can't even stand with me. You can't stand with me. I'ma start calling y'all out, bro. And even if I hate to hurt your feelings, I'ma start calling y'all out, bro. I'ma start calling y'all out. Y'all got these goddamn mixed breed dogs, and you think they bred good, and the whole time they should kill us. You still ain't put the dog down to cuss you out, call you out your name, cause you an alpha breeder, man. And I'm gonna come for y'all. Man, you an alpha breeder. I'm coming for y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming for y'all alpha breeders, bro. I'm coming for y'all breeders who ain't putting the dogs together correctly. I'm coming for y'all because y'all not even in the room with me. You're not. When I put down my lessons, y'all are not in the room with me. And that's not the reason that's not the reason I'm doing this to y'all. The reason is not that y'all not in the room with me. The reason is you giving the dog the bad name. And Therapy.Emotional.Support.Dog love the dogs. But also, I know the dog is here to serve us and we're not here to serve the dog. But yet, you got us serving your dogs. I done been on here an hour and ain't nobody said nothing to me when I spoke. Ain't nobody said I was wrong about nothing. But all you want to tell me crazy what if. The reason we gotta have dog trainers, bro, because you made alpha breeds. And we gotta try to pull that dog back some. Because we don't want the dog to go crazy, jump through the window and buy the milkman. We want to buy the UPS man. You fuck around and get your house taken away from you. Mess around and be in jail, fines and stuff, and now you wish you never had a dog before. Now the person that bred the dog and gave you the dog thought you know you a novice breeder. You ain't know no better. You tried. You done messed you up, buddy. You done messed you up. If Therapy.Emotional.Support.Dog, don't get me wrong, I still get hot dogs. But I don't use them to go back into the next generation. And the next generation. And the next generation, cause at the same time, y'all are a pet. And this is temperament training. Can you be around another dog without fighting for your life? And where y'all at now? When soon I start talking about really taking care of your dogs, where y'all at now? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere. That's what hurt me the most. And that's why I wanted to tell y'all about this breeding program. Stop breeding dogs with bad temperament. Therapy.Emotional.Support.Dog. Love them dogs.